Iron Will, a term that shares its likeness with veterans who suffer the long-term impacts of PTSD on a daily basis, with a documentary focused on such a burden. Executive producer Rob Moore and award-winning sculptor Eric Jones joins us now to talk about what they have in store for the 4th of July weekend. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Really important cause with veterans. 4th of July, really veterans should be an important cause all year round. Eric, you just got done building this amazing sand sculpture at Canalside. Let's hear more about it.
Yeah, it was a really fun sculpture. It was about 18,000 pounds of sand we brought in for this, all for the veterans. The last time we worked together was on the world record pumpkin. So hard to find pumpkins in July, but we've got sand, and we just finished it last night. It's on display at Canalside. It'll be throughout the weekend. Big thank you to Celino Plumbing and, of course, Rob. It was great to work with him again. Something to help the veterans.
So let's hear more about what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a patriotic theme. It's kind of a spin-off of the IronWillMovie.com, the jacket cover, what it looks like with the service dog we added. But in the background, instead of kind of the gray sky, we did a more of a patriotic 4th of July theme.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. And people can go down to Canalside and see it. Where is it located?
It's right next to the carousel at Canalside. Take all the pictures you want, just please don't touch it.
Yes, that's very important.
Yes, it is.
It's beautiful. It's right there on screen right now. And you just got done carving it, correct, Eric?
Yeah, I actually did some finished touches early this morning, but it was on display last night. So it's free to come and look at.
All right, and you see Iron Will right there. Rob, let's hear more about Iron Will, what it is and why it's so important.
It's important because unfortunately, for a long time now, probably over a decade, we were losing 22 veterans a day to suicide. And a lot of veterans suffer from PTS. It's not a disorder. That's one of the things we're trying to raise awareness for, is that veterans doesn't suffer from a disorder. They have a reaction to a traumatic event. So we're trying to raise awareness to see the documentary that veterans need an understanding that they're not broken. They just need assistance. And they also have to realize that they can accept that help as well. And that's what the documentary, we hope, will show.
Yeah, this documentary is about 90 minutes
Correct.
Of just a lot of knowledge and just an inside look at what these veterans go through, right?
Correct. I think what they go through is they share their stories, and then they also show how they overcome it. And I think that's the bright side of the documentary. It shows the full progression that they can go through and how they can be helped.
And a local veteran is actually in the movie, Chris Krieger from Western New York Heroes, but more than just that, there's some celebrities in the documentary.
Right, we have Randy Couture, the late, Billy Bob Thornton is the narrator in the film. Big Kenny's in the film.
Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels is, he passed, but he's in the film as well, and they were big supporters. I think it's important to not only that we're raising awareness here for PTS, but we're also raising funds for Western New York Heroes for their service dog program, Positive for Heroes.
Yeah, so the sand sculpture, it actually has a dog in the sand, correct? So you are raising money for Positive for Heroes.
Correct.
How are you doing that?
If you go to the www.ironwillmovie.com and you rent the movie, all proceeds go to Western New York Hero Positive for Heroes program.
Eric, you obviously have a love for helping those first responders and military. Why was this project so important to you?
Military hits home close for me. My son's in the military, and all of my family in the military. So anytime I get to create anything, whether it's pumpkin or snow or sand, that helps our veterans in some way, I'm all over. That's always my favorite work, is anything veteran related.
What's the emotion, Rob, that you want to invoke for those who go down to see this sand sculpture?
I think it's just that we can enjoy the 4th of July in our country, the birthday of our country, because of the 1% that take care of the 99.
Exactly.
And we need to really honor our veterans every day. And we really need to think about them and how we can help them. Unfortunately, organizations like Western New York Heroes carry a lot of the burden helping veterans because it just doesn't seem to be a priority for our government at this point.
Mm-hmm. And the Positive for Heroes, what exactly is that doing for local veterans?
It allows them to have a service dog and allows them to get out and actually enjoy life again. So they can go out and not be, scared of anything that they may have PTS triggers for them. The dog helps soothe them so they can actually be just productive member of society again.
Amazing. So if you want to support, go on down to Canalside and check out this amazing sand sculpture and hit up ironwillmovie.com, right, to
Correct.
rent the movie.
Correct, absolutely.
Thank you guys for being in today. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
all you do for our military heroes. It's so important. Thank you again. That was Rob and Eric Jones. And head on over to ironwillmovie.com for more.